Hello YouTube, this is Speedrobo Vasse, and welcome to the first episode of Vanguard Basics. Today we are going to be talking about guarding. I will be reading from the comprehensive rules all about guarding word for word. I will then explain in more simple terms what the comprehensive rules mean and what they're talking about. Then I'll show examples to make it a bit easier to understand. This might seem daunting at first because there's going to be a lot of technical language and a lot of technobabble about this game and the nitty-gritty gears that make it work. But don't worry, watch this video, then go read the comprehensive rules, which I will post a link to in the description, and you'll be guarding like a pro in no time. So let's start off with the definition of guardian. Guardian. A guardian unit is a unit on a guardian circle. If a unit does not have a shield value is placed on a guardian circle, it is considered to have a shield value of 0. So that would be like your grade 3s would have shield of 0. There is no limit to how many guardians you may have. So this means that whenever you guard, you call a unit to guardian. This would be a guardian. You can call as many units as you want, including grade 3s, and grade 3s just have a shield value of 0. So that's all it means. It's just defining what a guardian is. Alright, next we are going to be talking about the guard step. In the comprehensive rules, the guard step is as follows. Guard step. The step in which the non-turn player can call guardians to prevent the attack. This step is done in the following order. First, each automatic ability with the timing at the beginning of the guard step becomes standby. Second, the non-turn player gets one play timing and a check timing before it. During this play timing, the non-turn player performs one of the 3 following actions. First, the non-turn player may choose a card from his or her hand and normal calls it to his or her guardian circle in rest state. At this time, the non-turn player chooses which unit it will guard among the units being attacked, then go back to 7.4.1.2. Second, the non-turn player may choose a unit with intercept in his or her front rear guard circle that is not being attacked during this battle and put it into his or her guardian circle in rest state. At this time, the non-turn player chooses which unit it will guard among the units being attacked, then go back to 7.4.1.2. Third, the non-turn player may choose to pass, then proceed to 7.4.1.3. If the non-turn player cannot normal call or intercept, the non-turn player is automatically considered to have chosen to pass. Third, while the guardian units are in the guardian circle, the power of the attacked unit is increased by the total shields of the units guarding it. Resolve a check timing. After finishing all actions in the check timing, if the attacking unit is in the Vanguard circle, advance to the drive step. Otherwise, advance to the damage step. So let's go through step by step and explain this. The step in which the non-turn player can call guardians to prevent the attack. So this is going to be happening during your opponent's battle phase. So let's say that your opponent is attacking you with Vocal Chicken, and you're the Bermuda Triangle player right now. So this is a 10 attack at your Vanguard. Well, what you do is you take cards from your hand and you call them to Guardian. As many cards as you want, one at a time. So let's say I guard with this stand trigger. That increases my defending power by 10. And then I guard with this draw trigger, increasing my power by another 5, putting me at a total of 20. And now if there were any skills that would activate when I would play one of those units, I would have to use those skills before playing another unit, because you call each unit to Guardian one at a time. And then, while you're calling each unit one at a time, you can also choose to intercept, just like you would by taking a card from your hand. So, the non-turn player gets one play timing and check timing before it. During this play timing, the non-turn player performs one of the 3 following actions. That's the play timing and check timing I was talking about, where you call them one at a time, and then if something's called and an ability would activate, you must activate that ability before calling more units to Guardian Circle. Now then, the non-turn player may choose a card from his or her hand and normal calls it to his or her Guardian Circle in the rest state. Let's talk about normal calling. When you normal call, the grade of the card needs to be less than or equal to the grade of your current Vanguard. That's what it means to normal call. So for example, let's say I'm at grade 1. And I have this grade 2 in my hand. Now, I want to guard an attack that's being directed at my Vanguard, who is grade 1. If I have this 2 in my hand, I cannot call it to Guardian Circle, because taking a unit from my hand and playing it is considered a normal call. And when you normal call a unit, it cannot be a higher grade than your Vanguard. So if I'm at grade 1, I cannot guard with grade 2s. That's what this means. That's what it means that the non-turn player may choose a card from his or her hand and normal calls it. Can't guard with 2s when you're at 1. Can't guard with 3s when you're at 2. Can't guard with 1s when you're at 0. And then finally, once you're done guarding, one unit at a time, one intercept at a time, and then you choose to pass. Then there is resolve a check timing. After finishing all actions in the check timing, the attacking unit, if the attacking unit is in the Vanguard circle, advance to the drive step, otherwise advance to the damage step. So that means that if there are any abilities that would activate right after you're finished guarding, for example, any abilities that would say when this unit's put into the drop zone from Guardian Circle, those would activate during this check timing. This has been Vanguard Basics, Episode 1. Thank you for watching. I will post a link to the comprehensive rules in the description. I highly recommend you give it a read, at least the section on guarding, which I just talked about. I'll be making more videos soon about other things in Vanguard, like check timing, I think is going to be my next episode. So stay tuned to that. Thank you for watching.